Happy Tuesday!
Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Clea just got out of the bath. She's so fresh and so clean, but I'm not yet. Okay, Clea, you can go play. There's a guy downstairs, a plumber. He's putting our new sink together.
I have a surprise.
You have a surprise?
Yes.
What's your surprise?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Because it's a surprise.
Yes.
This is the old sink. So yesterday, Clea got a surprise.
I got this.
What is it?
Chocolate!
Chocolate!
You gave it to me.
I know, I did.
It was surprising.
It was a surprising.
It's chocolate.
Look at all of these Shopkins.
I know though.
Where's your list so we can find the ones you got?
Mommy, I found it.
What do you call this?
Decorous.
Checklist. Good job.
But don't put it on your mouth.
Right, we don't put them in our mouth. None of these in our mouth. These little backpacks. Open it and see if there's any surprises inside. Here, I'll help you puncture those. There's one.
I hope it's gonna be a cake.
Here's two. You want a cake one? Have you guys seen the new Canon G7X Mark II? That is like the latest version of the G7X. I am like drooling over it. I want that camera, and I told Gerald, and he was saying he could get it for me for my birthday or anniversary or something, and he was asking me what I would do with this camera, and I said I'd probably keep it, but we were talking about it, and we were saying if I want to sell it, I think now would be the best time, because yeah, this camera's just gonna get older and older. But so yeah, I might sell this Sony A5100, but it'll be hard because I really love this camera. I wish I could just keep both. I don't know, I'm still thinking about keeping this one too, because the kids can always use it, or we can have like a second vlogging camera when we're separated or something, like going out and about. So I don't know, what should I do? But I really want that camera, so hopefully I can get my hands on it. I know it's like back ordered, or it's not available till June 9th or something like that. This is our first time at the new Ikea. I don't understand why they didn't build a parking garage for the Vegas one. We are at Ikea. Welcome to your first time at an Ikea.
Mommy,
Yeah?
Ikea's my friend.
Ikea's your friend. Okay guys, so per adult meal is 2 free kids meal. Look at Isaiah stacking up already. There's my boy. Cowboy, put your gun away, cowboy. Dang, we went shopping. We got 4 free kids meal. We only got 3 kids.
Keeping an eye out for Daddy.
How do you keep an eye out on Daddy? You're so silly. Okay guys, so at Ikea, every Tuesdays, kids eat free. Per adult meal purchase, you get 2 free kids meals. And we are so hood that we got 5 free kids meals. We only got 3 kids. Swedish meatballs, you are finally in Vegas. Yay! Huh? I know, you're hungry. I love this. I can put this in my closet and put purses and knickknacks in here. Isaiah wants this bed so bad. He's been wanting this since he was probably 7 years old.
What size is that?
It's probably a full, yeah. You guys, it's a stormtrooper car. He even has Kylo Ren on his shotgun. And then you can't see from here, but the passenger seats in the back has stormtroopers. Look! Oh no! Guys, we left the house. My mom is leaving for California tomorrow, and usually that's when Gerald and I try to like have a little mommy and daddy time before she leaves. We're gonna go to the Green Valley right now. We're gonna hang out for a little bit, and then the kids are all taken care of. They already ate, they've showered. Isaiah's finishing up his homework now, and so we try to make it easy for my mom before we leave, so she doesn't have to worry about the kids. They can just hang out. But yeah, she's going to California for her monthly work thing that she does out there. It's so dry out here that we have to run the humidifier, but then yet it still doesn't work because we run the AC. Did it hit triple digits today? Oh yeah, it's 101 degrees out. We must be getting used to it, huh? It's not that hot. I mean, it is hot, but it's not like scorching it. You guys, we love living in Vegas. Like, when we're driving through places and we see all of these like new restaurants or all of these restaurant options or like billboards with people coming here for concerts, it's like never ending things to do. It's so fun to live here. Do you love Vegas, babe?
I like it.
You like it? It took me 3 years to actually like it here. I remember when we first moved here, I was so depressed. And yeah, do you remember those days? I think it's because all my family were in Santa Maria, my friends, and my parents didn't move in with us until later on. Gerald was working the same hours, and it would just be me and the kids. It was just Carson and Isaiah and I at home by ourselves. And I don't know, the neighborhood where we lived back then was, looking back at it in retrospect, it was kind of ghetto, huh?
Don't even say ghetto. That was nowhere near ghetto.
That was kind of ghetto. That was like hood.
No, it's not. I can take you where the hood is. That was not the hood.
Well, looking back at it now, we would wake up at night and there would be people fighting at the park across the street. You almost got shot there by cops. Let's do a little story time. So when we first moved into the first home we bought here in Vegas, let's see, back in 2010, Carson was a newborn, Isaiah was 5 years old. We set our security alarms. I took the boys up for bed. Gerald went out to play poker somewhere. And then, well, oh, it was around Mother's Day. Huh? After Mother's Day. Okay, because around Mother's Day they bought me this big helium balloon that like sings and...
It's a helium balloon.
What is it then?
It's a Mylar balloon.
Oh, Mylar balloon. Isn't there helium in there?
Yeah, do you feel it?
Well, it's still a helium balloon. Boys and I are upstairs sleeping. Isaiah was in his room sleeping. I had Carson with me in my room. And we had the alarm set for downstairs. And then, all of a sudden, the security alarm in our house goes off. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I grabbed Carson. We ran to Isaiah's room, which luckily was in the front of the house. We were upstairs, mind you. And I just locked the door, even though it's one of those generic locks where anybody can break into or whatever. And I didn't know. I'm not going to be stupid and go downstairs and be like, hello, who's there? I mean, I probably should have, but I was a mother in a new city with 2 little kids, a baby, a newborn. I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think we owned a gun back then, right? Yep, but I didn't know anything about it. It wasn't our safe. I didn't even know how to touch it. Orleans from our house. He literally like flew his car home. But at the same time, I didn't know what to do while waiting for the security people to send someone out and for Gerald to come home. The alarm was still going off. It sounded so scary and loud. I opened the window and I was yelling, help, help, like a crazy person. I didn't know what to think. Come on, all of these postpartum hormones. But Gerald comes home. He goes and gets our gun, because he wanted to look around the house. And yeah, he's just looking around the house with the gun. And maybe the neighbors called Metro or something, the police. Me and Isaiah were looking out the window asking Gerald, because he was still out there. He's like, I'm just gonna wait for the cops out here. And all of a sudden in the dark, while me and Isaiah were watching out the window, you see like 6 or 8? 6 uniformed men out of the bushes, from the park, from the dark areas of homes and different areas with big shotguns, all pointing at my husband, telling him to stop what he's doing, to drop, what do they say? Put your hands up. And me and Isaiah were just screaming like, wait, no, that's my husband. And Isaiah was like, no, that's my my daddy. Isaiah, I felt so bad because Isaiah was traumatized. He was like, don't shoot my daddy. And I don't know what happened that night, but Gerald could have gotten shot. Did you tell them that you had a gun?
Yeah.
You have to tell them, right? How did you say it?
Just put my hands up and I told him I have a gun in the back.
Okay, so he put his hands up and he let them know, hey, I have a gun in my back, instead of trying to reach for it. Because I bet if you reach for it, they would have shot your ass.
If I didn't put my hands up, they would have shot me.
Yeah, so, and I remember them, like, the way they handled Gerald, like, they pretty much shoved him to the ground and they took your gun, right? Yeah. And then, yeah,
They gave
Isaiah,
it back.
huh?
They gave it back.
Oh yeah, they gave it back, but during all that whole time, you see nothing but these uniformed men with big guns pointing at your husband to the ground. Like, that's such a scary moment. Like, one little mistake Gerald could have made and he could have gotten shot. So if that ever happens to you guys, you have to listen to the authority. You gotta listen to the cops. Listen to what they're saying, because and if you are a gun carrier, do not reach for your gun. Just verbally tell them with your hands up. But that was so scary. Them said that there were doors opening or windows broken into or whatever. So we finally figured out what set off the alarm. It was the Mylar balloon. I guess once the AC hits, the Mylar balloon was moving. It's so big, our sensors in the house picked it up. So since then, we stopped getting, well, we still get balloons, but we stopped storing them where we have alarms. We stick them in the closets or take them with us upstairs. When we brought home our Disneyland balloons, we left them in the garage. But that was so scary. I remember the cops had to apologize to Isaiah. They gave him stickers and badges and, like, could I have sued them? No. That was one of the scariest moments of our lives, and I think that triggered my anxiety even more. But thank goodness that...
Sued them if they shot me.
Oh, gosh, could you imagine? That would have been so scary. But, yeah. But anyway, I don't know how my love for Vegas became how Gerald almost got shot by the Metro. But yeah, I love Vegas. There's always something to do here. We're here at Green Valley now. Perfect timing. End of story. Gosh, you guys, I'm playing a Magic Mike slot machine. That is so funny. Just left the casino. We are now at a Japanese restaurant here in Anthem called Hiroba. Oh, thank you. Cheers. Gosh, you guys, we literally inhaled our food in there. Literally felt like we just sat down, inhaled our food, and got up. We were even saying, oh, let's get the kids some Blaze pizza. But we're like, oh, it's gonna close soon, we're not gonna make it. And it looks like we're gonna make it. We're crazy. That was also the cheapest date we've ever had, just me and you, right? Yep. He's a cheap date. Or is it I'm a cheap date?
Depends who paid.
You did.
I did.
So you're a cheap date. I ain't putting out. Hey, we're gonna go home to the babies. I miss the babies. Oh, are you tired?
They're coming.
I'm gonna tell you guys the story.
Another story.
Okay, so you like in the place where you get your shoes in that room downstairs.
Our mud room?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Through that line window, it's actually a long rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
There was a fence in front of it.
Uh-huh.
I saw a cat. It had green eyes.
That's a tall window.
It was like walking on that fence, on that brick, on those bricks.
Oh, the brick wall?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, and you seen that?
Yeah.
You have some strong eyes.
On the roof.
On the roof, too?
Yes.
Okay, guys, we're gonna end the vlog here. Everybody say goodnight to everybody.
Good night. Mommy.
Yeah.
He's playing on the roof.
Yeah.
And Dad, see he's No, he didn't go on the roof. He didn't go on the roof.
Oh, that's what she thinks, though. Okay, say goodnight to everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Thanks for watching.